ABC 7 News, Washington's new top choice at 6 p.m.
One player, 3 lifelines, 14 questions, and $1 million up for grabs. It all starts right now on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Hey everybody, welcome to the show. You guys ready to play Millionaire today? At 64 years old, there are only 2 things left on our next contestant's bucket list, and I am hoping we can do something about at least one of those today. From Pittsfield, Massachusetts, please welcome Rick Belte. Rick, how you doing? Pleasure. Welcome to Millionaire.
Thank you.
First and foremost, I love the shirt.
Thank you.
That is on it today. Okay, bucket list. There's only 2 things
Just 2
left. What is that?
I would love to see the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl. I don't know that that's going to happen.
Give me something
anytime soon.
anyone can possibly do something about.
The only other thing on the bucket list is to play for Millionaire. Play on Millionaire.
Well, I can definitely help you with one. Nobody on earth can help you with the other. I'm sorry. But we got you an NBA championship,
yes.
right? Let's celebrate the positive
Absolutely.
in Cleveland. But Millionaire, I can definitely help you, and you got a shot at $1 million, and it can happen really fast here. Let me tell you what you're up against. 14 questions. The money value is growing from $500 all the way up to that $1 million. Every question you answer correctly moves you one step closer to that top prize. Remember, at any time, walk away with the money that you've earned up to that point. If you give me an incorrect answer, you walk away with nothing until you get to those thresholds of $5,000, then again at $50,000. You also have your 3 lifelines. The audience can help you with a question. 50-50, I take away 2 incorrect answers, and you also have your +1. Who'd you bring today?
I brought my nephew, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing? Welcome. Hi, Rick. Are we ready to check this off the bucket list?
I am.
Let's play. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? $500 question starts us off. To help protect kids as they have fun outdoors, Nivea recently unveiled an inflatable water slide that repeatedly covers riders with a layer of what? Sunscreen, toothpaste, shaving cream, barbecue sauce.
I wouldn't want barbecue sauce. I'm going with sunscreen. Final answer.
Pretty cool if it works. Yeah, that's right. $500. $1,000 question. Which of the following is neither a common writing implement, nor a character from Peanuts, nor a life-saving tool for people having allergic reactions? EpiPen, ballpoint pen, pig pen, state pen.
We're talking about the common writing implement, ballpoint pen. That's out. So the character from Peanuts, Pigpen. Forget Pigpen. Life-saving tool would be the EpiPen, which leaves state pen. Final answer.
That leaves $1,000. There you go. Third question's worth $2,000. What would the Beatles' hit Back in the USSR be called if it used the native Cyrillic abbreviation of the former country's name? Back in the YMCA, back in the ACLU, back in the CCCP, or back in the WNBA?
I believe I remember the Olympic uniforms from the Russians before they were just Russia, back when it was the Soviet Union. It would be back in the CCCP. Final answer.
Yeah, the old Russian hammer and sickle. That's right, you got it. That got you to $2,000. And now, your $3,000 question. With past winners, including Argentina's Lionel Messi and Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo, the Ballon d'Or is presented annually to the best player in what sport? Hockey, basketball, soccer, or boxing?
A friend of mine briefed me on soccer, but he was telling me much more complicated things than this. I happen to know it is soccer. Final answer.
Yeah, we should have said football, but yes, it is soccer. Football. 3,000. Next step, 5,000, and that first threshold that you can get to with this question. With some IPAs scoring incredibly high, the IBU, or International Bitterness Unit, is a standardized way to measure the taste of what? beer, coffee, wine, or tea?
My nephew, my sister, and I talked about this morning. IPA, India Pale Ale. So that would be beer. Final answer.
There you go, $5,000. Hey, have a beer for breakfast paid off. You reach that threshold of $5,000. We're coming back, playing more Millionaire right after this. Even if you're not a millionaire, you can be treated like a Caesar at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Stay in lavish new rooms, savor culinary perfection by world-famous chefs, experience unforgettable nightlife at Omnia or legendary Coliseum Entertainment. Caesar's Palace, reimagining Vegas for 5 decades.
This
is my body of proof.
Proof of less joint pain.
And clear skin.
This is my body of proof that I can take on psoriatic arthritis.
With Humira.
Humira works by targeting and helping to block a specific source of inflammation that contributes to both joint and skin symptoms. It's proven to help relieve pain, stop further joint damage, and clear skin in many adults. Humira is the #1 prescribed biologic for psoriatic arthritis.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Want more proof? Ask your rheumatologist about Humira.
What's your body of proof?
Beyond is a natural pet food that goes beyond assuming ingredients are safe to knowing they are. Going beyond expectations because our pets deserve it. Beyond, natural pet food.
Introducing Listerine Zero Alcohol. It delivers a whole mouth clean with a less intense taste. So it has the bad breath germ-killing power of this, with the lighter feel of this. Try Listerine Zero Alcohol.
Usually, we don't have sales, but for just 31 days, Renewal by Andersen is having one of the biggest sales on replacement windows and patio doors before August 31st. Buy one window or patio door and get your next one 40% off. Plus, during this sale, get $75 off every window and patio door and get incredible financing too. No money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. We're the full-service replacement window division of Andersen, and we promise you one of the most hassle-free home improvement projects you'll ever have. Renewal by Andersen's 31-day sale ends August 31st. Buy one window or patio door and get your next one 40% off. Plus, during this sale, get $75 off every window and patio door. The sale ends on August 31st, and there are limited appointments available. Call to schedule your free window diagnosis. 1-800-959-9696.
You get hurt in a car accident and some creepy insurance guy tries to get you to sign something?
Stop, think, and don't sign anything. Call 1-800-LAWYERS first.
Stop, think. If you have a phone, you have a lawyer.
Call 1-800-LAWYERS.
In celebration of her 45th birthday, get 45% off Maaco's most popular paint service and Meinike's oil change packages. A deal so good, you'll want to celebrate twice.
Haverty's Furniture helps your home look perfect, even when life isn't.
Nice pick. Pops, your pick.
Art Monk.
Retired.
I'll take you one of these fools playing today.
Oh, come on, man. That's not how this game works.
Art Monk.
I want to change my name to Hot Mama.
Lame.
You're lame.
No, I'm not writing down somebody who's retired.
Baby, I'm changing my name to Hot Mama.
That's not how this works.
Baby,
Art Monk, write it down.
The Labor Day sale is on now at Haverty's. Life looks good.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We could call this Bucket List Day because being here on this stage is definitely a bucket list moment for you. This is Rick Belter. He's at $5,000. And not that you don't want to win the money, but really playing this game is what you're here for.
Chris, I've been trying to get on this show for 16 and a half years. I've auditioned more than 30 times. It might be 35. I've lost count.
Yeah, and so you've been trying to get on the show so long. What did you tell me your email address is?
Vieira Fan 1.
Meredith Vieira, of course, is a long time, great host of this show. That was a while ago, so that's how long you've been trying.
And she is lovely, but
she is.
I shouldn't have picked that because nobody knows how to spell her name.
Well, you didn't know to say Harrison 1 yet, so you didn't know.
Had I known, I would have.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're actually enjoying this and having a good game as well. You just got to that $5,000 threshold. You have all of your lifelines, so you're in great shape.
$5,000 pays for 16 and a half years of expenses.
Good. And just think, you have that much more life experience to put into this game now. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? $7,000 question, Rick. Here we go. As he's an old pal of Helen Fielding, Booker Prize-winning author Salman Rushdie agreed to make a fool of himself by appearing in what film? Sex and the City, When Harry Met Sally, Love Actually, Bridget Jones' Diary.
Oh boy. I'm trying to remember if Helen Fielding wrote one of these. Make a fool of himself by appearing in what film? Make a fool. Might ask the audience.
Okay.
I believe it's Sex and the City, but I want to make sure. Let's ask the audience.
Final?
Final.
Okay. Audience, Rick could use some help here. If you would, pick up those keypads and enter your vote now. Let's take a look at the results. See if this helps. Well, 35% said Sex and the City, but what won out was D, Bridget Jones' Diary, with 38%.
And the more I think about it, Helen Fielding had something to do with Bridget Jones' Diary, probably wrote it. Bridget Jones' Diary, final answer.
Way to go, audience. You helped her out.
Thank you.
She did write the book.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
$7,000. Now, a chance to get to 5 figures with a $10,000 question. Which dog, originally bred by shepherds to work the grazing lands between England and Scotland, is widely considered the most intelligent breed? Alsatian, Border Collie, Yorkshire Terrier, Dalmatian.
I have a very good friend who's disabled.
Okay.
She is on her second companion dog, assistance dog. Her first was a collie, not a border collie, but a collie. Her second, Miller, is a collie, sweetest animal you've ever met in your life. I know that collies are very smart. He's very smart. Border collie, final answer.
See, those extra years of experience. They're helping you out. $10,000, Rick. You are halfway to $1 million. You are halfway there.
Halfway, huh?
And now a chance to double your money and get to $20,000 with this question. Differing in spelling by only one letter, the name of one member of which of these groups is a homophone for a word meaning uncanny? First 5 U.S. presidents, Great Lakes, signs of the zodiac, title characters of Shakespeare plays.
Chris, I grew up near Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
That's why I'm a Browns fan. Erie means uncanny. Erie, spelled slightly differently, is a Great Lake. Great Lakes, final answer.
Pays to be a hometown kid. You got it right. Great Lakes. $20,000, Rick. Well done. Still have 2 lifelines. We're playing more Millionaire right after this. Check out the Millionaire website for great video highlights. You did it. chance and learn more about our contestants on our blog. Go to MillionaireTV.com.
Coming this fall, a new champion you don't want to miss.
Is it too soon to start making comparisons with Ken Jennings?
Who will it be?
I'm in awe.
A new season of Jeopardy starts September 11th. Weeknights at 7:30 on ABC7.
Injured in an auto accident?
We didn't want to accept anything less.
That's why I called the Mike Slocum Law Firm. I got a big check fast.
Almost $1 million.
The Mike Slocum Law Firm.
They got me a lot more.
Call the Mike Slocum Law Firm on the Hurt Line right now.
It's time, America. There's work to be done. It's not going to be easy, but there's grit inside of you. And if you need extra motivation, the Grad Fund at Strayer University can help push you forward. Because up to your last year of classes could be on us. That's right, on us. Today is the day. Strayer University. Let's get it, America.
There's a freedom about Asheville. An unspoken invitation to discover who you really are. Here, the world is a big, beautiful place, filled with adventure. Take it in. Visit Lonely Planet's best destination for 2017, and let the magic find you. Asheville. Discovery inside and out.
Injured in an auto accident?
I needed action fast.
I called the Mike Slocum Law Firm.
They got me a lot more than I was told I was going to get.
$800,000.
I got $250,000. A lot more than I thought I'd get.
Call the Mike Slocum Law Firm on the Hurt Line right now.
Are you the next American Idol? American Idol is coming back to ABC, and you could be at the front of the audition lines in Annapolis on September 5th. How? Just sing the Good Morning Washington theme song. Go to WJLA.com/sing for details.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Took a long time to get here, but he's making the most of his opportunity. Rick Belter is now at $20,000. And you still have 2 lifelines. You got your 50-50 and your +1, and you are 2 steps away from that next threshold of $50,000. But the next step is worth $30. So let's take it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here we go, $30,000 question. Which of the following was found by Napoleon's army in 1799 as they were rebuilding a Middle Eastern fort? The Dead Sea Scrolls, the Shroud of Turin, Tutankhamun's tomb, the Rosetta Stone.
I have it narrowed down. Okay, 1799, Napoleon's army rebuilding Middle Eastern fort. Wow. Wow. And this is a value question of
$30,000. You're at 20.
Okay.
That is your money to walk away with. This is for 30, and obviously you'll be risking $15,000 if you give me an incorrect answer. You still have 2 lifelines. You have your 50-50 and your +1.
Okay. Chris, I would like to use the 50-50.
Okay, final?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take away 2 incorrect answers. See what we're left with. A, the Dead Sea Scrolls. D, the Rosetta Stone.
The Rosetta Stone, final answer.
Didn't want to think about that.
I knew it wasn't the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Must be Rosetta Stone. You got it. $30,000, Rick.
Yes. Okay. This is fun.
I was going to ask, are you having fun yet?
A lot more fun than it was about 8 questions ago.
Yeah, it's getting real fun because this next step is also the next threshold of $50,000.
Yes.
And you know, if you get here, free look at $100,000, and who knows what can happen.
Okay.
$50,000 question on the board right now. Good luck. According to the CNBC documentary, The Costco Craze, Inside the Warehouse Giant, the superstore takes in about $400 million a year on what #1 selling item? Laundry detergent, batteries, toilet paper, coffee.
#1 selling item at Costco.
Just to let you know, you still have your +1.
Chris, I would like to use my +1.
Okay, final?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ethan, come on down, bud. How you doing? Good to meet you.
Been doing great.
So far. What do you think?
Well, I'm thinking something that's, you know, a commodity, but you go to Costco once in a while.
Yeah.
You have the big carts.
Right.
Big families.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Batteries, I don't know. Not a big deal. I would say toilet paper.
I was thinking either toilet paper or coffee because coffee is more expensive than toilet paper.
True.
Okay, here's where you guys are.
Yeah.
This is your last lifeline, right?
Yeah.
You're at $30,000.
Right.
This is a $50,000 question and chance to get to that threshold. With an incorrect answer, you're risking $25,000 and you leave with 5.
Okay.
You can always walk away with the 30. That's a choice.
Right. Okay. Do you think we can rule out laundry detergent? It just, I mean, you only use so much laundry
We could
detergent.
rule it out. We might be wrong. We could rule it out. You do only use so much. I do buy my laundry detergent at Costco. I should say.
I think we should go with yours.
Thank you.
And if it isn't, it isn't.
Oh.
And we've had a great time, and I finally made it to the show.
I like the spirit.
It seems like toilet paper is something people do buy at Costco a lot. They buy a lot of it.
Big bundles.
Let's take a chance.
You want? Sure. You all right?
What can we do is we $5,000. Got to meet Chris. Everything good.
Not sure what
He's
that's
really
worth.
nice.
Sorry.
No, he's nice.
Toilet paper. Final answer.
I like the fact that you came to play the game.
Yeah.
And you will continue to play the game.
You're my man!
That's right, boys. All right, Ethan, stick around, and Rick, I think you'll stick around. He just got to 50,000.
Good man.
When we come back, he's going to get a look at a $100,000 question. That's next.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Jay Bush and Duke here. When I'm in the mood for hot dogs and burgers, I go with the classic taste of Bush's baked beans. But I'm feeling bolder, so I go for the robust flavor of Bush's Grillin' Beans. They're a perfect match for steaks and chops.
Dude, I like this new wild side.
Bush's Beans. Whatever your mood, we've got a bean for you.
Get beautiful new floors right now with Luna's incredible 70% off sale. That's carpet, laminate, and even hardwood 70% off. You'll get professional installation and can be confident with Luna's exclusive Love Your Floors promise. Transform your home with an amazing 70% off carpet, laminate, and hardwood. Reserve your free in-home appointment at luna.com or call
877-241-LUNA. Here's your question of the day. Including the line, "Pray for peace, people everywhere," which of these Christmas carols was inspired by the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis? "Oh Christmas Tree," "Do You Hear What I Hear," "Deck the Halls," or "The Little Drummer Boy"?
Now during Haverty's Labor Day mattress sale, let our sleep experts find you the right mattress. Get free delivery on top name brands like Serta iComfort, Beauty Rest Black, and more. Plus, save up to $300 when you get a free box spring with iComfort and iComfort Hybrid mattresses. With Haverty's, your mattress can be perfect, even when life isn't. The Labor Day mattress sale at Haverty's. Life looks good.
The answer to that question was, "Do you hear what I hear?" Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm here with Rick Belter, who just reached the $50,000 threshold. You've been trying for so long to get here. This is a bucket list moment to be on this stage. Did you ever dream, honestly, it was going to go this well and end up?
I never dreamt I would be here.
And now you're at 50,000.
And I have just one request.
Yes, sir.
Of you. Please ask me something I know.
I will do my best. That's not too much to ask.
No.
I think that's very conservative.
Okay.
Well, you're about to get a look at a question worth $100,000. That is pretty special. So, let's get back to your game. Let's play. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, deep breath. $100,000 question right here. First appearing in the 1936 Berlin Olympics and still part of the games to this day, which of these was added by Nazi propagandists? The Olympic flag, the Olympic medal ceremony, the Olympic torch relay, the releasing of doves. Rick, you're about to bust.
I was watching a documentary on the Olympics, specifically the 1936 Olympics. The Olympic torch relay, final answer.
That's $100,000.
Yes.
There you go.
I would not have known that 16 and a half years ago.
That sound means that time is up. Don't worry, you're not going anywhere. Rick, you're 3 questions away from $1 million. Thanks for watching today. Next time, he goes to the million. For everyone who's been a part of this one, I'm Chris Harrison. We'll see you next time. Closed captioning sponsored by...
It smells just like our countertops. Smell it.
Clorox Scentiva disinfecting wipes kills 99.9% of germs. Cleans like Clorox, smells like Aloha.
Megan Smile is getting a lot of attention because she uses ACT mouthwash. ACT strengthens enamel, protects teeth from harmful acids, and helps prevent cavities. Go beyond brushing with ACT.
Work hard. Play hard. New soft and slim insoles from Odor Eaters are slim enough for women's shoes, soft enough for bare feet. Soft and slim.
ABC 7 News, Washington's new top choice at 6 p.m.
These days, phones talk.
Hi, Bob.
But what we need is a great leather sofa for under $1,000. My Carter, only $9.99. Enjoy the luxury of 100% pure leather. Add the love seat, only $17.99, and only at
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Have you been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging or herniated disc, sciatica, or other chronic spine conditions? Are you ready to find lasting relief? Call Laser Spine Institute, the nation's leader in minimally invasive spine surgery, to learn how a less than 1-inch incision can have you up and walking within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain, and with no hospital stay and no lengthy recovery.
Call 1-800-881-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Take your first step in joining over 60,000 patients who found lasting relief at Laser Spine Institute.
My boss would send me home because I was in excruciating pain. Going to Laser Spine Institute, I go in, I have the procedure, and walk out a changed person, good to go back to work. It's changed my life completely.
If you've been told you might need neck or back surgery, call 1-800-881-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Laser Spine Institute, a less than 1-inch incision, a lifetime of standing tall.
At PenFed Credit Union, we believe our members deserve to earn cash back on whatever they buy, wherever they shop, from Park Avenue to Main Street. With PenFed's Power Cash Rewards Visa Signature Card, you can earn unlimited 2% cash back on all purchases as an Access America checking account holder or as a member of the military. Start earning cash back on everything, everywhere.
When size matters, check out my Maggie.
Comes in 65-inch, 72, 80, or 90. I said 90, Bob.
Woo. In tan or chocolate, only $3.99, only at My Bob's Discount Furniture.
Let the natural wonder begin. You're looking live off the coast of Oregon, where in just moments, we will experience the beginning of this total solar eclipse. You're looking at those pictures right now. That's the sun, the moon already beginning its work as it crosses into the path between the sun, of course, and Earth. It's going to continue to do this today, creating a sight that has been described by most people who have ever seen it as breathtaking and so rare. It hasn't been seen across the U.S., the entire U.S., in 99 years. Not since 1918 did a total solar eclipse cross the entire country like it's about to do in just a few minutes here. And the last time a total solar eclipse was seen from anywhere in the U.S. was 38 years ago. The date, February 26, 1979.
This is an ABC News special.
Not until August 21st, 2017, will another eclipse be visible from North America. That's 38 years from now. May the shadow of the moon fall on a world at peace. And ABC News, of course, will bring you a complete report on that next eclipse, 38 years from now.
Now, in just minutes, it is finally here. For the first time this century, it's lights out, hands up. We're glowing in the dark. For the first solar eclipse to hit America in 38 years. And we're right there with your ultimate cosmic block party, celebrating all across the path of this historic solar eclipse, live coast to coast. It's the Great American Eclipse, and the sensational journey starts right now. With David Muir reporting from inside the path of totality in Charleston, South Carolina.
1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Hello, everyone from Charleston, South Carolina. Our team is live across the country at this hour. You know, that was World News Tonight anchor Frank Reynolds promising 38 years ago we'd be back to cover this total solar eclipse. And here we are, and proud to be here. And there it is again. Let's go live to the sun just over Lincoln City, Oregon this hour, about to be eclipsed by the moon. And if you look at the lower part of your screen there, you can see the clock. The key here is 1:16. That's our first max totality that we'll see. It'll be coming from Oregon. So watch the clock. We'll be going live to our team there. You know, this whole path of totality is going to create a shadow 70 miles wide on the ground. And as the shadow moves across the country, it'll carve a path 3,000 miles long. It'll take just an hour and 33 minutes for the eclipse to cast that shadow traveling coast to coast. That shadow moving at an average speed of 1,800 miles per hour. That's more than 3 times faster than a commercial jet. The total eclipse will span across 14 states this afternoon and just north of where I'm standing right here in South Carolina before heading out to sea. And in just a few moments, the moon is going to pass directly between the sun, the earth, completely blocking all the light and creating a black hole where, of course, the sun should be. And as it happens, the temperatures in that shadow could drop an average of 10 to 12 degrees. We're going to see what happens with that today. Millions of Americans, of course, are waiting right now. And the closer you are to that center line right there, right through the middle of that shadow, the longer you'll be in complete darkness known as totality. It's fleeting, lasting up to 2 minutes, 40 seconds or so. 12 million Americans live in this path of 100% totality. But look at how far that eclipse spreads to north and south of that line. Hundreds of millions will see some version of this eclipse today. We are in this together. We know many families have already traveled toward that center line where they will gather in small towns, farms, and national parks, all to watch this extraordinary sight. We have an entire team of ABC News correspondents and cameras coast to coast live as the solar eclipse moves across the country. And if you are one of the millions who traveled to see it or will see it right in your backyard, your neighborhood, we want you to be part of this special with us. Share your pictures, your videos with us, and we're going to try to get as many on the air as we can throughout the next couple of hours. Just go to our website, abcnews.com, and you'll see right there how to do it. We can't wait to see what you capture. So why is this happening today, and why is it so rare? Take a look at this.
The Earth rotates on its axis, making a full turn every 24 hours. The moon circles the Earth every 31 days, and the Earth and the moon then rotate around the sun every 365 days. Keep in mind, the sun is 400 times larger than the moon, but it's also 400 times further away. And at that distance, it makes the sun and the moon appear to us to be the same size from here on Earth. which is why the moon completely covers the sun when their orbits intersect. A total solar eclipse happens during a new moon, when the moon moves directly between the Earth and the sun. This perfect alignment, which creates a total solar eclipse, occurs every 18 months. Usually we don't see it because 70% of the Earth's surface is water, and it usually happens over our vast oceans or remote areas of other countries. In fact, it's been 99 years since the last solar eclipse was seen across the entire continental United States, and it won't happen again until 2045.
We have waited long enough, that's for sure. So get ready, it's coming, and you're about to see it all live right here on ABC. Again, the time right now, 1:04 Eastern. The first totality happens at 1:18, max totality from Oregon, so we'll take you there live. We've got so many questions. First, of course, the weather, the clouds. Where will we see it best? Where will it blow our minds today? Where will the clouds break our hearts? I see a few of the clouds here in Charleston, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed here. Let's bring in meteorologist Ginger Zee. She's in Nashville, which, by the way, the entire city, it's the largest American city to fall right in the path of this total eclipse. And Ginger, you've been looking at the weather across that entire path, that ribbon across the country.
Oh, that I have, David. An important forecast, probably one of the most important of the century, truly. But what I wanted to start you out with, not only is Nashville one of the biggest, or the biggest city in the path of totality, I'd venture to say it's the biggest party. Look at this. We've got rooftops full here along Broadway, Lower Broad as the locals call it. You can see them all the way down the streets, all the way right here. Check out all my friends. This party on the rooftop at the iconic Tootsie's Bar is just beginning. Our partial eclipse only just began. And I got to tell you guys, we have a lot to talk about in the way of weather because it is a huge day. Let's start with what it looks like. In the Pacific Northwest, it is brilliant. They're already seeing a lot of that eclipse. I want to show you some of the cloud cover. Looking good through the Rockies and Idaho there into Wyoming, but then it gets a little mucky. Once we get into Missouri and parts of Nebraska, you can see the storms blowing up, and then as we go back through the Tennessee Valley, we just have those daytime heating clouds. Scattered storms at the coast, where you are in Charleston, David, but I have to say, no matter what the cloud cover, party, the celebration, the unity of America, and this beautiful celebration of science, the science that I have loved my whole life, I can't geek out more than I will today. David, let's head back to you.
Yeah, really no question. We needed this moment of unity in this country, and nature's wonder is giving it to us. I want to look at this picture that I'm seeing coming in live from Oregon. You can actually see the sun and the moon almost completely covering the sun now. And keep in mind, 1:16, of course, is that key moment. Total darkness there. The first hint of darkness falling, of course, on the shores of the Pacific coast. The totality of the eclipse, 1:16, 10:16 Pacific, minutes away. It's going to last 1 minute, 58 seconds, and then we're on the move from there right across the country. The shores lined with families at this hour. Meteorologist Rob Marciano back in a part of the country he spent years covering. He's in Lincoln City, Oregon. And Rob, you've got the glasses, you know, we all do here. And we just want to make sure that everyone knows that authorities really aren't joking about this one. They say wear eye protection, and they really mean it today.
Yeah, and really during the whole thing, David, I have these special glasses, the glasses they've been giving out really across the country. They look cheap, but they are mandatory viewing. They block 99.9% of the solar rays, but you can see this eclipse in its entirety. So it's nothing short of spectacular. I gotta say, when you see even the partial eclipse across this country, you want to take it in. It is the Great American Eclipse. Hey, Suzanne, and Willie, where are you? Hey, there's another way to watch this if you don't have these glasses, and that is to make a pinhole projector. I found these guys in the parking lot, and you got, what, a shoebox and then what else?
Shoebox, paper inside, tinfoil, and a pinhole.
And it works. And Willie, your mom was a physicist, obviously inspiring you to see this, your first eclipse total?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're pumped.
Yes, I'm pumped.
And the glasses and the box, so just, you know, just varieties of spice of life. Hey, go Ducks. Go Ducks, what do you got? You got the welder's glasses?
Yes.
All right, so that's serious business right there. Can we see how they look on you? Oh, yeah, they're styling. You are styling. Are you excited for the eclipse, sweetheart?
Yes.
All right, they're going to come fast and furious here. We're just a few minutes away, David, and the clouds that have been fickle here along the Oregon coastline. It's not the ideal spot. That's why we don't have a massive crowd like they do in the deserts, but we have seen enough of that partial eclipse to get fired up, and we are awaiting totality, and we're just seeing enough of a clearing to, I think, see it in just a few minutes, David. It is exciting. Is it not exciting, guys? Woo! 1776 was the last time we had a coast-to-coast eclipse totally, exclusively to Americans. How much more American can it get? This is the Great American Eclipse, baby. I hope you all take part of it. David?
Thank you, Rob. We're going to come right back to you in just a couple of minutes so you can show us what you're seeing. And I just want to say, we've all got these glasses here, and you can see the setup here and all these bright lights. I put these on, and you see nothing. So when Rob says, put the glasses on and test with the light on your iPhone, that's a really good indicator that these glasses are probably approved and you're in good shape. So here's the question: what's it going to be like? I thought we'd check in with someone who has experienced it before. Bill Nye, the science guy, you know him. He's the CEO of the Planetary Society, the author of the New York Times bestseller, Everything All at Once. He's at the Homestead National Monument in Beatrice, Nebraska. And Bill, no question in your mind this is going to change people today?
I hope so. It's already started here. We can see it if you have the special. It's getting dimmer and dimmer as the moon comes across the disk of the sun. And just notice something that I got to say I didn't expect. Are you guys excited? A lot more people than I anticipated are excited and anticipating this event. In other words, you can feel the excitement building, even though we're just a few percent into the occlusion, into the eclipse. It's thrilling to see so many people excited about this science.
I want to ask you what's actually going to happen when darkness falls, because a lot of people wonder about that temperature drop, anywhere from 10, 12 degrees, animals being confused, wildlife perhaps, and you'll be able to see, a number of planets and stars up there. So a pretty significant change in that tiny window of darkness that we're going to witness here.
Well, it becomes night. So is it cooler at night than it is in the day? The birds and insects act as though it's night. And so what happened here in Beatrice, the clouds just cleared, and people are all putting on their special glasses and looking skyward, because I guess the eclipse is really apparent for this moment. We would turn the camera up toward it, but oh yes, the moon is coming across from, on a clock face would be about 1:30, 2 o'clock, moving from upper right to lower left, as we see it here in Beatrice, Nebraska. And it's just an exciting thing, everybody. Just think about the diligence of astronomers who were able to predict this eclipse within less than a second. And here we are gathered to celebrate our understanding of what I like to call our place in space, our place in the cosmos. It's just an exciting thing that the clouds cleared at this moment.
You're absolutely right. A reminder of where our place is in the cosmos today. Bill Nye, stick around with us here. We're going to be talking to you as the afternoon progresses here. We want to go to Carbondale, Illinois, dubbed the capital of the eclipse, because it's right in the area. This is really incredible, where totality is going to last the longest and where it will return in a few years from now. We'll talk about that in a bit. Dr. Lucianne Walkowicz, an astronomer at the Adler Planetarium in Chicago and the incoming chair of astrology at the Library of Congress. Dr. Walkowicz, first of all, I love this because you study this, you know more about this than any of us out here, but it's still your first eclipse.
It's my first eclipse. I've seen a couple partials, but I couldn't be more thrilled to be here today in the path of totality in Carbondale, what they're calling the crossroads of the Great American Eclipse. This is really a special thrill for me, especially after years and years of studying the kinds of things that we'll be able to see with our naked eye when the sun is in totality.
Dr. Walkowicz, we're going to be checking back in with you as the afternoon progresses. She mentioned Carbondale, by the way. It's going to be the longest max totality. 2 minutes 40 seconds. Some have said 2 minutes 41. But that shows you how quickly this is going to move. One of the best places to experience the eclipse just maybe Madras, Oregon, billed itself as a solar town, hoping for the best eclipse watching weather in the country. They are pulling out all the stops for an expected crowd of 20,000. ABC's Matt Gutman is joining the party there, as he always does. The crowd is really enormous. Hey. I've seen the traffic jams for people all weekend long trying to get there.
20,000, David, just here in what's called Solar Fest, but a spectator I spoke to had a different name for it. He said this is basically Woodstock for nerds. Now, you can see there are thousands of people arrayed here. There are tent cities in the background over there to the right. 5,000 tents over there, 4 people to a tent. Over there, there are campers. There are 100,000 people who have inundated this area. By the way, Madras population just under 6,000. So an amazing spectacle here right on this cow farm that is converted into the world's prime viewing site. NASA is based here as well because this place should offer the most unobscured sight right into that eclipse. It's almost so near that I can look into the sun. The one hitch is that there have been wildfires in the area, and I think you may be able to see Mount Jefferson off in the distance. The top of it is obscured by that blanket of haze and smoke, but still, where I'm looking almost directly at the sun, it is pretty close. Everybody here's got their glasses. These folks drove 9 hours, a family of 7 in a van. You guys ready? They have their glasses on. And people celebrating all sorts of things. There's a guy who's going to pop up the question to his girlfriend. Shh, don't tell. There are people celebrating birthdays. Folks over there drove over from Boston, but you can sense the enthusiasm in the crowd. It's getting nearer and nearer. It's almost there, and you can already feel the temperature drop, David. Pretty amazing.
Well, I hope she says yes, and I'm glad she's there and not at home watching. Otherwise, you know it's coming. Anyway, let us know what she says there. And Matt, we love seeing that sun shining brightly on your face. That means they're going to have a spectacular sight right there. They already have a spectacular sight in Oregon. So let's get back to meteorologist Rob Marciano. Again, Lincoln City, Oregon. Total solar eclipse will be the first visible in the United States. 1:16, about a minute, less than a minute away now, Rob. Tell us what you're seeing.
And it's getting dark, David. It is so spooky right now, right? The temperature is dropping. The excitement is growing here. I hope that we're going back and forth to the special camera that has this eclipse, and I've got to put my glasses on to witness this. We've just gone completely dark, at least the way we see it here. Oh no, still a sliver left. Is it the diamond ring? Would that be the diamond ring, perhaps? Just a sliver left. A little more. There it is. We have reached totality here on the Oregon coastline. Total eclipse of the sun.
Just an incredible sight, Rob. We're looking at the corona of the sun, the atmosphere of the sun.
It is incredibly dark. It looks like night has fallen. The clouds certainly exacerbating that, but this is beyond twilight. It's a spooky, spooky experience. What do you have to say? What does it feel like right now?
We came from Los Angeles just to see this with my nephews. We drove all the way from Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles. That is commitment, baby. Welcome to the Oregon coastline. How's it feeling right now seeing your first eclipse?
It's amazing. I love it.
And we need the lights to see all this. I got to check it out one more time, David, because oh my, it is just absolutely spectacular. Look how dark it is, how quiet it is. The air is still. This is like being in the eye of a hurricane. It is spooky. It is spiritual.
I got to tell you, Rob, America is watching this
surreal.
with you.
It's amazing.
And when you see the corona around the sun there, Rob, the atmosphere of the sun, talk us through the science of that. I mean, that's hotter than the sun itself. It's millions and millions of degrees Fahrenheit.
It's, you know, you're talking about, thousands of degrees Fahrenheit, but what we're seeing right now is the corona, the outer atmosphere of the sun, which we don't get to see any other time. This is why scientists are launching balloons. This is why they got their telescopes out. This is why they're so jazzed about this, because we're able to see things that we don't normally see, with the exception of the eclipse. Yeah, exactly. She said there's something coming out from it. It's almost like you can see some solar flares coming out. Bailey's beads is something we saw earlier. You know, the moon is not completely smooth, so we're seeing some of the outer edges of the sun come through those valleys and over those mountains, and that's why you see that kind of this star effect now. And different colors are happening right now. It's unbelievable. Oh, the diamond ring! We're starting to see it. We're starting to get out of totality now, David. That was our 2 minutes of ecstasy, quite honestly. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is
Total solar
extraordinary.
eclipse of the sun
To let
here
people know at
in
home
Lincoln City,
how we're
Oregon.
pulling this off with our photographers. Yeah, Rob, I just want to let folks at home know how we're pulling off the technology of this. You know, the photographers operating these cameras have to slide in a lens, if you will, into the camera to shoot up at the beginning of it and at the end, but during totality they can actually pull that out. So that's why you're seeing some of the shifting shades there on your screen. But Rob, now we're seeing on the other side here what happens. It's almost the exact reverse. And you talked about those Bailey's beads shining down, coming through the valleys. That's named after Francis Bailey, who first figured out what that was.
Exactly. I mean, you know, so much of science, the terms and names that we rattle off are pioneers that discovered them or some process out there making things happen. Now the sun's coming out. It's getting brighter. It's getting a little bit warmer. It's hard to describe what it's like. David, the rest of America is going to experience it now, fast and furiously. Back to you.
In fact, they are right now. Let's go to Madras, Oregon, where Matt Gutman is standing by. Remember, Matt was just under blazing sun a moment ago. Matt, talk us through it.
It's hard to. I'm almost speechless. The crowd here is absolutely ecstatic. I'm going to have our cameraman, Glenn, turn down the lights so you actually get a sense of how... Turn it off, Glenn. Let's see how dark it really is. It's pitch black here. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Right now, we're looking at the corona that's 1,000,000 degrees, so much hotter than the surface of the sun, just about 6,000 degrees. You can see it right there. You guys, I'm going to come back to our folks here. I mean, you guys drove 9 hours.
Oh my God! Yes! You know, this is the second most beautiful thing I've seen in my life.
Is that the first?
Well, I was thinking this one here, you know, but...
That's a smart husband right there. Did you notice that? That is wisdom at work. I want to bring you over here to a friend of mine I met. Aria goes to... This is spectacular. Aria studies astrophysics at Pomona College. Aria! She drove here from Boston, David. Drove a car from Boston. That's 3,000 miles.
Is it what you expected?
No, it's absolutely amazing. It's so dark out of here. It looks like a sunset over there. It's amazing.
And you can notice that the temperature has gone down substantially. There's so much less radiation here bouncing up and heating us up that it's actually chilly. Folks are in their sweatshirts, David.
We got sweaters because we knew it was going to drop something crazy over here. And so now we're warm and fine, right, Carmen? Yeah.
Hey, Carmen. Wow, this is a spectacular sight, David. This is something that so many people didn't expect to see. There are lights in the distance. There have been jets flying right by the corner. There are airplanes in the sky. That must be an incredible sight. Just beyond the teepees, you can see them. And this is lasting for 2 minutes and 4 seconds because we are right in the crosshairs of that totality. It is happening right here. And you can hear the cheers from the crowd as people watch that corona just radiate out. Now, it might have been clearer had we not had those forest fires nearby, but still, that is a pretty exceptional sight that so many people here didn't expect to see. We have folks with their telescopes out here. I'm going to try not to interrupt them. No. He doesn't want to be interrupted. What do you guys think?
This is pretty cool. It looks like it's nighttime. It looks like a sunset all around. It's pretty close right now.
And what's astounding is that it continues. Now we're getting the diamond ring effect right now. The sun is slowly being taken out of the shadow as the light increases markedly. You can see it's like someone shining a spotlight on this field. There are thousands of people here. 100,000 people just in this part of Oregon outside of Madras, feasting their eyes on a spectacle that many of us will never get to see again. Back to you, David. This is a pretty remarkable sight
Just
here.
incredible. 10:22 Pacific time there. You're looking live at Madras, Oregon. That's Matt Gutman and the team. And let's go back to that shot if we could. We literally saw it go dark there for about 2 minutes time. That was their max totality. Now the sun has come back out. We are less than 10 minutes away from our next moment of max totality in this country. We're going to take a break. The Great American Eclipse, our coverage continues live right here on ABC right after the break. We'll be back.
This is not a cloud. This is a tomato tracked from farm to table on a blockchain, helping keep shoppers safe. This is a financial transaction secure from hacks and threats others can't see. This is a skyscraper whose elevators use IoT and AI to help thousands get to work safely and efficiently. This is not the cloud you know. This is the IBM Cloud. The IBM Cloud is the cloud for enterprise, yours.
When my smile's bright, I feel ready to shine. Some whitening toothpaste only removes surface stains, but Colgate Optic White High Impact White is different. It has hydrogen peroxide to whiten 4 shades for a visibly whiter smile. Trust your smile to Colgate Optic White. I do.
My junior didn't believe me that Trop 50 could taste so good and still have 50% fewer calories.
Can I stop, Jane?
No. Trop 50 tastes so good you won't believe it has 50% fewer calories.
He sees things and analyzes things in ways that we can't even begin to understand.
He saved his life. Who are you? I'm Dr. Sean Murphy.
Injured in an auto accident?
The insurance company knew they were lowballing me.
I wanted more.
I deserved more.
I got more.
$400,000.
I got over $3 million.
Way more than what the insurance company offered. Call the Mike Slocum Law Firm on the Hurt Line right now.
Have you been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging or herniated disc, sciatica, or other chronic spine conditions? Are you ready to find lasting relief? Call Laser Spine Institute, the nation's leader in minimally invasive spine surgery, to learn how a less than incision can have you up and walking within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain, and with no hospital stay and no lengthy recovery.
Call 1-800-81-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Take your first step in joining over 60,000 patients who found lasting relief at Laser Spine Institute.
My boss would send me home because I was in excruciating pain. Going to Laser Spine Institute, I go in, I have the procedure, and walk out a changed person, good to go back to work. It's changed my life completely.
If you've been told you might need neck or back surgery, call 1-800-881-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Laser Spine Institute, a less than 1-inch incision, a lifetime of standing tall.
We're PenFed Credit Union, a community of 1.6 million Americans who love their cars and who use them to get to work and to soccer practice, to visit friends and family, to be good neighbors and good citizens. That's why we put our earnings back in our auto loan rates for all our members. Apply today at PenFed.org.
We're all in this together.
This is all about your injury.
All you gotta do is sign.
The offer's more than fair.
All you have to do is sign.
You call the lawyer, Mike Slocum Law Firm.
I hate those guys.
Call the Mike Slocum Law Firm on the Hurt Line right now.
This is live coverage of the Great American Eclipse. Here again, David Muir.
And you're looking right now at pictures just moments ago in Madras, Oregon. Just an incredible sight as that total solar eclipse swept in over the Pacific Northwest. And think about this. When the moon shadow began traveling, when it arrived in Oregon, it was traveling at 3,400 miles per hour. And as it left Oregon, it was traveling at 2,900 miles per hour. It shows you that the distance between the Earth and the moon's a little further away. And that's why those speeds are going to change as they come across the country. I want to bring in Bill Nye as we look at those pictures from Oregon. That was just stunning. Bill, just explain to us why those speeds change and why these moments are really so fleeting. I mean, this is traveling very quickly.
Say it again. Something about why
explain
these
to us
moments
why
are
the
spectacular.
speed of this makes these moments so fleeting. Yeah, they're so fleeting.
Why they're so fleeting? Well, you were just talking about the speed of the moon relative to the Earth's surface. And keep in mind, every time you have a birthday, you go around the sun about a billion more kilometers, a billion more kilometers. So in order to do that, you're going extraordinarily fast. So is the moon. So although the sun may be, in a sense, hardly moving relative to us in space, relative to the background stars, we are going like crazy around the sun, and the moon's going like crazy around us. So these things only last for a little while. You can see it's raining here in Beatrice, Nebraska. But if you really press the glasses to your forehead, you can just get a glimpse of it. And so we see a clear patch of clouds coming, and we're all excited about that. The wind is blowing it this way.
We are excited, Bill. We're watching right along with you.
But it's raining
Everyone
in
at home looking at that
Beatrice,
crowd there
people,
with
but we're
you,
here,
Bill.
right?
Oh, we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
We're
in the
celebrating
meantime, look
the
at this.
eclipse.
We're looking live there in the lower corner, Sun Valley. You got 1 minute, 23 seconds now to the next totality. As you can see there, just a sliver of the sun remains. You can see they're actually changing the lens on the camera. That's what they have to do before they can actually show you the total eclipse. Let's go to Olivia Smith in Sun Valley, Idaho. I mentioned how quickly this is moving. We're now in Idaho. And Olivia, what are you seeing?
Hey, David, we're here. It's getting cold up here. Everyone, are you excited? When you look up, David, you're seeing barely a sliver of the sun. Just barely a sliver up there. And the sun was hot earlier here. It was fighting the eclipse. And now it feels like nighttime, looking out over this beautiful valley that we've been seeing all day, once cased in sun. Now just a little sliver as the moon is over the sun. More than 1,100 people bought tickets to be up here for this event. So limited tickets, many people taking the chairlift to get to the top of Bald Mountain.
And what a key moment this is, as you know, Rob was talking about earlier. This is the moment as the sun begins to completely disappear, when people will be looking for, you know, those so-called Baily's beads, bits of lights poking through the canyons and craters on the roughed-up surface of the moon. That's actually when you see the glimmering lights. And they talk about the diamond ring